God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
If you want to enter Riften, use the north gate. Otherwise, we have nothing to do.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale. Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want.
Hallberg, before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? I think you'd be a little smarter than that. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove.
You can head inside when
Why?
you're ready.
Why there? Is no place safe? If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the Bee and Barb. She'll say... What is it? Dragons?
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Best not go wandering east of the city. Bandits been seen around Broken Helm Hollow.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Well, in you go.
Had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
I don't know you.
Be careful.
You and Riften looking for trouble?
Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Worse.
They represent the reason I'm here.
Yeah?
I can't
Well, I
just
got news
ignore
for you.
them, Eren.
There's nothing to see here.
I know.
Last thing the Blackbriars
Just
need
don't
is some
want
stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
The city in a long time.
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and they're the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex and the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Hey, you... Get over here. I want to talk to you. What did you want? Be seeing you around.
Scully, if you know what's good for you.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would
God
get
might
robbed?
get nervous. A man approaches
Next
with
time,
his
keep your
weapons
plans
on.
quieter, and nothing would have happened to you.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Chandra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Huh? What do you want? Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of mess.
Careful not to torch anything important.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? It's all about sizing up your mark, lad. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round.
Meats and produce.
I have
Get them
something
before they're
amazing to
gone.
show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round, all.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so
All
bad?
meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joints.
Oh, thank you. Divines
Come on,
bless your
Brynjolf.
kind
What is
heart.
it this time?
Patience, Branche.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim. Everything I've got on display, really. Take a look. Everything I've got on display, really.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fatsav, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir. Please, please, hold all your questions until after I've finished. The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through...
How did you get that, then?
Hold all your
No one's
questions
seen them
until
in
after I've
years.
finished. My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine.
I've never seen me all
One
this
sip of
upset.
the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth,
The old told me that it
everlasting
isn't this
life,
bad everywhere.
or perhaps
Maybe
limitless
one day I'll
power
venture
could
out
be
and see
yours.
if she's right.
How much does it cost?
It's so
Only
good to
20
see you
gold
again.
septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
My husband
This is
Bercy will be the
ridiculous.
death of me. He spends too
Learn
much
a
time worrying
library's
about
worth of
Riften and not
knowledge
enough
in
about
moments.
himself.
That wisp essence didn't help.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist? How dare you!
Oh, excuse me, my lord. I'll be glad to sell you an elixir after I'm done with these fine people.
Hey now, you be careful with that fire.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. The finest weapons and armor. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. wish to do what I do? Very well. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery. But what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Scully, if you know what's good for you.
When I'm done here, I'd be more than happy to sell you an elixir.
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty goods from Morrowind at one of the stands. Take a look. I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rot joints.
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. See for yourself. I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet. Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rough...
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum. There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Oh, excuse me, my lord. I'll be glad to sell you an elixir after I'm done with these fine people.
Careful not to torch anything important. My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. They live below the streets in the Ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place. It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous. Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Be Careful.
can't be. You took its very soul. In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
It can't be. You took its... soul.
Careful with that fire! It may be dead now, but where did it come from? It may be dead now, but where did it come from? Then? By the gods! I don't even know what to say. It's really dead then? Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.